So, what is the most important component of a love relationship? Everyone wants to be in love. Everyone wants to find their perfect partner. Everyone wants to find that bliss, right? But what is the most important component when it comes to a love relationship? This is going to surprise a lot of people because when you read those novels and magazines and YouTube videos, you're going to hear something totally different than what I'm going to share with you right now. But what I'm going to share with you right now is the absolute truth. And if we don't follow this, we're going to end up with relationships filled just with chaos and drama. It's just the way it is. And there is a way around it. And I have the answer today. And I want you to think deeply about it. Hey, this is David Essel. You're tuned in to Buzzsprout, the David Essel Live podcast for 35 years now, all over the world, radio, TV, podcasts, of course, Sirius XM, Westwood One. Gosh, we've traversed all these beautiful, beautiful mediums for sharing incredible information. And now this is it. What is the most important component of a love relationship? A healthy love relationship. Write it down. See if you can guess. I would love to know. If you want to post below, post below. And remember, after this video, share it. The world needs to hear it. Because if we follow this advice, we will minimize 99% of our unhealthy relationships. The number one most important component for you to have in your partner is trust. Without trust, there's no healthy love. You can love. Read my book, Focus, or read my book, Love and Relationship Secrets That Everyone Needs to Know. We have the love system, 1 to 10. We numbered it out. Healthy love starts at 5. Trust is at 5. That's the first step. If you can't trust your partner to follow their words, if you can't trust them, you have nothing. It will disintegrate. You will create resentments. You'll create vindictiveness. You'll do all kinds of insanity instead of just saying to that person, hey, this isn't working. If you can't start following your words, we're just going to have to shake hands and leave. Now, that would be a mature response. And yet many times when mature people will make that type of comment, their partner will push back. Their partner will say that it's all their fault or whatever it might be. Right? But you have to stay strong to your integrity. And if someone tells you they're going to do A, B, C, D, E, I got stories out of the yin yang, as you can imagine, of partners that have promised the other partner all of this kind of stuff, and they fall through. And then when the partner comes in to work with me, usually one of them, they're curious. And I always tell them, if you can't trust that person and they're not willing to change, your only option is to lovingly leave, to ask them to leave. If you're living together, if it's your place, ask them to leave, or you get up and leave. But when you approach someone with honesty and say, hey, listen, you said you were going to do these things and you haven't done any of them. I would love for us to get on the same page and have you follow your word. Now you're giving them an opportunity to raise their level, to raise their game, and to be an honest human being. And that's maybe sometimes all it takes. And they go, you're right. I did promise you this, and I don't know what I'm thinking, but, let's just go through with it. Or they will defend and deflect and make up all kinds of excuses other than dealing with the reality at hand. Listen, focus on trust. Look at your words. I remember I was in a relationship a number of years ago, and I always sleep alone. I always do. I have for years. And women get used to it really quick, trust me, and they love it. After a while, they just love it. But, I was in relationships. I couldn't trust someone because she would keep coming knocking on the door at midnight, waking me up. And it was her separation anxiety, her addictions, her whatever it was. I have no idea. But see, you can't trust someone like that. It doesn't make sense to, and yet we'll drive ourselves nuts, we'll go crazy trying to get them to see reality. It's not up to us to help them see reality. It's up to us to know what our own integrity is and to follow it. And if they want to be on board, awesome. And if they don't, awesome. Listen, I have a video on YouTube that most relationships have an end date. Very few relationships last a lifetime. And we have to come to that understanding. Don't force yourself to stay in a place that you're not wanted. Don't force yourself to stay in a relationship that you don't want to be. Be independent. Be strong. Be open and honest, and if they change, great. But if they don't, then you know what your next move is. Hey, I'm David Essel. The website, talkdavid.com. Oh my gosh, 4 free books there. All kinds of ways that you can get free information. 200 blogs. You can go to our YouTube channel right from the website. and there's 2,500 inspirational videos ready for you to rock. I'm David Essel, the website talkdavid.com. Have the most amazing day.